Hello, I have finished another book and I wanted to tell you about it. It is called The Islanders. It is by Meg Mitchell Moore. One summer, three strangers, and an island full of secrets. So let me tell you what the back cover says and then I will give you my thoughts. Anthony Puckett, the son of an uber-famous thriller writer, was a rising literary star until something went very wrong with his second work. Now he's retreating to Block Island in the hopes that solitude will help him find himself. Joy Sousa runs Block Island's beloved Whoopie Pie Cafe. She's a model of independence, hardworking, and happy most of the time. But this summer, she's thrown off balance by a famous New York City food truck threatening her business. Lou Truesdale is summering on Block Island with her two young sons, while her surgeon husband commutes to the mainland hospital. She quit her corporate job to stay home with the boys, but a secret project she's nurtured for years has become increasingly demanding on her time, and she's beginning to question the decision she made. Over the 12 short weeks of summer, these three strangers will meet and grow close, share secrets and bury lies, and ultimately decide what they value most and what they are willing to give up to keep it. So this talks about secrets and lies, this blurb, but this isn't a mystery. It's really a story about relationships, and the characters were so well developed. I felt like I knew them at the end. I knew what their goals were, what their dreams were. So let's start with Anthony. Anthony is the author. His second work that went terribly wrong, it turns out, was plagiarism. He stole 1,200 words from a work from, I think, the 1950s by a author that had published 5 works and was really only known in Ireland, but the author that he took the work from was a favorite of Anthony and Anthony's mother's. Joy has lived on Block Island, I think, for 10 or 12 years. She moved there herself when her marriage ended, so she took her daughter and they moved to Block Island, and single motherhood, living in a place that depends on tourism, running a bakery, and she is completely focused on her bakery and her child. Then you meet Lou's corporate job. Lou is actually an attorney, and when she had her first child, she decided to become a stay-at-home mother with the complete blessing of her husband and her husband's family. Her secret is wild. She started a cooking vlog under the name Dinners by Dad. And her blog is starting to get some traction. She's getting sponsorships. She has affiliate links. She gets an offer to do a cookbook. So she and Anthony have kind of a secret in common with the writing and not being truthful about it. In the meantime, Anthony and Joy, the woman who owns the bakery, start a fledgling romance. But because Anthony is there, he's so ashamed, he doesn't tell her the whole truth of who he is. And that causes friction when Joy finds out who Anthony really is. So, I don't know how to say this. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was great. Just the development of the characters, I really felt wrapped up and invested in who they wanted to become and how they ultimately got there. So if you have time and you see Meg Mitchell Moore's The Islanders, I highly recommend it. I'm going to put a link to it in the description box to this video. So check out The Islanders. And if you have read it, let me know what your thoughts are. And if you pick it up, I'd love to know what your thoughts are. So, yeah. Keep coming back, and I will see you in my next reading video.